Hello everyone, it's Julie from sproutsandstems.com here, and today's video is going to be January plant updates, and it's going to be focused on what is currently propagating, because I have a few little things in various stages of propagation. So before I get into that, please take 2 seconds to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any new planty content from me. And I also have to do a little bit more of a shameless plug today. Please also check out the links in the video description to my Patreon or YouTube membership. Both are essentially the same. There's some small differences, but I tried to make them both as similar as possible to each other, so it's just kind of a matter of which platform you prefer. But I've noticed that I've gotten a few more free members on my Patreon recently, and that's awesome, and I totally appreciate the support. Make sure you pick a tier so that you actually get the benefits. Anyone, I'm pretty sure, can sign up for anyone's Patreon for free, but you only get like notifications or something. I post exclusive content. Right now I'm doing 2 videos a month. And you also can message me for plant questions or help or anything on Patreon. For YouTube, there's no messaging feature, but you get like a little symbol next to your name. So if you comment needing plant help on a video, I will be able to see you easily and prioritize your comment. And you get your name in the ending credits of my videos. So those are the main perks. Some of the videos that I posted recently, and the videos are ad-free, by the way. Some that I posted recently are wintertime houseplant care tips. I've walked around my apartment in the last one and showed you plants that are having issues or just like small little things on my plants and what the cause is. I also do plant spotlights where I talk about a certain plant and just kind of show it off and show and tell. And sometimes it's different plants that I don't talk about on here. And if I do talk about the same plant, I talk about it from like a different angle and share other things about it that aren't on YouTube. Right now I'm only posting 2 videos a month just because it's all I can manage with the regular YouTube channel and my blog and Pinterest and stuff. So I definitely do want to post more and offer some more benefits at some point, but I can't do that until it's more sustainable to do so. And that means more members, more people who I know want to see more content. So check out those links in the description if you're interested. And thanks for bearing with that little commercial at the beginning here. Now I'll get into the video. First, I'll show you from newest to oldest. First, we have my Pearls and Jade. I always forget Enjoy and Pearls and Jade, which one is which, because I have both. Pearls and Jade has the speckles. It basically has Enjoy, like the solid color variegation, and then like speckles over the top. So this is Pearls and Jade, and I actually took these cuttings for an upcoming pothos propagation video, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I took these 3 days ago, so there's not really much happening, but I'll still give you a good look. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to make this a whole other plant, like a whole other little plant, or add it back into the current pot. I'm thinking I'll add it back into the current pot. There you go. You can see there's some nice aerial roots already, which is definitely helpful for propagation. And then this little leaf coming in. It's so cute. So that is that. And all of these propagations that I'm showing you today are in my greenhouse cabinet. It's nice and humid in there. So little prop cuttings. Love the humidity. And these also are all in water just because I just like water propagation better. I like to be able to see what's going on. Next are spider plant babies. And these have been on the mother plant for a long time, but I have been keeping them on just because I like how spider plants look with a bunch of babies, even though it sucks the energy out of the mother plant. But finally, I decided to cut them off, and they're just in a container of really shallow water. They're just kind of sitting in there. And even though you don't really want to leave spider plant babies on the mother too long, you do want to leave them on for a little bit, because propagation always works better when the plant can develop roots, little aerial roots, while it is still on the mother plant. Ooh, this one has a little baby sticking off the side of it. That little leaf is part of a baby. And it's got some nice, juicy aerial roots. There. You can see them better when it's upside down. Yeah. Some nice aerial roots that will segue into regular roots. So yeah, I got a whole bunch of little baby spider plants. So that's exciting. Did I show you this one already? This one's a good one. This one's a big, chunky one. Big, chunky one. And this is not a root, that's the runner, which is kind of like a modified stem that, here's the mother plant. The runner kind of just spurts off and then grows a baby on the end of it. So you can just cut the babies off at the end of the runner, and then you can cut the rest of the runner off of the mother plant because it won't regrow another baby. And string of hearts, which I showed you, I believe, in the last monthly update when I had just taken cuttings, and the only roots that had developed were around the aerial tubers, those white balls. But now we have a little bit more of an update. Yay, look at that. And even a little baby heart growing in the water. So these, I need to repot my string of hearts. String of plants have really small, shallow root systems, so they really don't need to be repotted much. In terms of space in a pot, theoretically, they really don't need to be repotted at all unless you're adding more and therefore needs more surface area. But in terms of like soil nutrients over time, the potting mix just becomes nothing. So that needs to be changed out. So my string of hearts has been in this terracotta pot that it's in for a few years now. So at some point I'm going to repot that, and then I will add these in to make it just a little bit bigger. And then this one, I don't really consider it something that's propagating because I made the active choice to keep it as a plant in water, but I figured while we're doing this, I'll just show you the roots anyway. You've seen it before, but have this beautiful big golden pothos. I'm no longer calling it cuttings because I've had them for a long time now, and I consider this at a certain point to be just like a plant that I'm growing in water. I don't really think these are cuttings, you know what I mean? Yeah, full grown root system. Maybe at some point I'll pot them up, but I'm still really loving them in the water. Look at this really shiny, beautiful shiny new leaf. There's also an Adansonii cutting that is 2 leaves have turned brown, 1 leaf is yellow, so I'll probably rip it out of here. Rip it out when I'm done with the video because it looks like it's tangled around some other roots. And then I have one little random one little random fishbone cactus cutting that fell off of one of my fishbone cacti. I just figured I'd throw it in here. So yeah, so you can propagate fishbone cactus in water or in sphagnum or potting mix. I've done both. And you can propagate just a stem that just kind of fell off at the base like this. It's just a full stem, or you can cut it like that and it'll grow roots from the part that was cut. So those are my propagation updates for today. I hope everyone has been staying warm. It's been a very, very cold past few days for everyone. Thanks for watching. I hope you like these updates. Remember to please check out my Patreon or YouTube membership if you're interested. And I will see you guys next time.